Hi there. My name is Rachel Dijak Isofano. I'm account development representative from Fuel Cycle. We're a market research cloud platform. And being that we're halfway through 2023, I wanted to introduce Alana Ledoux, an account director from Fuel Cycle, to dig a bit into the trends that we expect to see throughout the rest of the year and into 2024. So thank you so much for joining me today, Alana.
Thanks for having me, Rachel.
I wanted to start by asking, are some of the biggest challenges that you're seeing having started to unfold, or that you'll predict to continue to be on top of mind in 2024?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would say that, challenge-wise, we're in an interesting place just generally with the economy. And I think that one of the challenges that comes along with that as it relates to research and, organizations that are trying to, continue to evolve and release new products and ensure that they're in a competitive stance against, others in their industry. One of the biggest challenges that we're seeing across the ecosystem is wanting to do more, but maybe needing to do it with less resources, with less budgets, with a smaller team in some ways. So I think one of the biggest challenges is finding a way to streamline a process or make things more efficient, more cost effective, all of these things. So, I mean, I think it's a challenge that we've, continued to see over the years, but, I think it's really coming to fruition more so in this year with everything economically.
Makes sense. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then what area of research would you say is at the top of mind for most companies that you're talking to, as the largest area of focus or most potential for growth in the next coming years?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would say this is something that we've seen, over the course of the last handful of years, but something that I think is even more important today is, being sure that your digital presence, be it your website or your mobile app or ways that people can, compare you against your competitors or whatever that may be, I think that user experience and just generally UX research and understanding of that foundational knowledge is something that is continuously being prioritized, and I think is something that all companies, no matter what industry you're in, we think UX is tech or media or shopping online, but really it's everything. As a consumer in my own life, before I make a purchase of anything, I look and see, is this the best price, or what do the reviews look like? When I'm looking for a new doctor or a new financial advisor, I'm going online to see who the best in the business is and who I feel most comfortable and can trust. I think especially with, the state of the economy and everything like that, it's really pertinent to be sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck, if I could say. So I think that there's a lot to be said that, organizations across every industry investing in the best UX will really help to have, brand loyalty and really ensure that your consumers or, your business audience or whoever it is that you're targeting is coming back to you because they trust you and they know that they are able to accomplish X with your platforms or your solutions, your products. So I would say that the UX space is really ever growing. And I think that, in my prediction, will continue to be a prevalent, focus.
Absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, even just the idea of user experience has gone beyond just like what the app feels like and can now translate to CPG products and retail products and things along those lines too. So
Exactly.
thanks for pointing that out. And then I guess my final question for you today is any closing thoughts on trends that we're seeing today that you think will continue to be top of mind in 2024?
Yes, absolutely. And if you're on any, LinkedIn or just general blogs or forums, or you're getting any newsletters, I think that this is a very obvious one, but specifically now, and I can only imagine in 2024, 25, 26 and beyond, AI and the whole machine learning generated content, understanding, how you can utilize these ever evolving, technological advances, if you will, to our advantage, not just in a personal, how can I help write this letter to my mom kind of thing, but also how can you utilize those tools to your advantage and help to advance your business practices. I mean, we're seeing it a lot with what ChatGPT and just really all of these AI based initiatives. I think that this is something that we'll continue to see. You know, I was recently at a conference and that whole topic was so prevalent in so many of the sessions from, again, so many brands across so many industries. So I think, you know, as researchers and research organizations from not only the client side, but the vendor side, I think really taking a look at how you can utilize these and get, you know, the best benefit from them is something to continue to stay on top of and really focus on, you know, taking what we have today and what is evolving in the future and putting those into practice.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I have definitely been hearing a lot of buzz around AI in the market research space too. So thank you so much for your time, Alana. I really appreciate you digging into some of what you've been seeing out there in the field lately, and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate you having me.